What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Nick and I are back with another challenge. Today we are going to see who can buy the best back-to-school sneaker for $500 or less. Now, this is going to be sneakers that we would personally buy for back-to-school. Nick and I went to high school together. If we were buying shoes to wear to school, who would stun on the other one with the better shoe? So, you ready for this challenge?
I'm ready. I've been thinking all night long, like, what are some shoes that I would try to wear if I was still in high school? So, I don't know. When we get in there, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, back in the day when we were in high school, shoes were not like they are today.
No.
People were not wearing, I mean, maybe some of the older heads, but people were not wearing, like, there's not this many releases coming out.
My sneakers in high school were Nike Free 2s. That's it.
That we used those to parkour back in the day. We'll talk about that later. We don't want to get into that. So we're going to go ahead, split ways. We're going to go to different stores, and we're going to go ahead and see who can find the better sneaker. So let's go ahead, cut to Nick Cam, Harrison Cam, and see who can do the better challenge. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm about to head on my mission to see if I can find a better sneaker for under $500 for back to school against Nick. Now, I'm going to a place that we have not been in since the Travis Trade Series, which is maybe almost a year ago now. We're going to Timeless Atlanta over in Kennesaw, Georgia. We've been going to a lot of stores lately. This one we have not been to. I have a few sneakers in mind, which I'll talk about in the car, that I'm thinking of for this challenge, but we'll talk about that once we get in the car. So let's go ahead and head there now. Okay, so my initial thoughts when it comes to shoes is number one, a Yeezy 350 Turtle Dove. This is the V1. They re-released this recently, and I think it's around $400 to $500, so I think that can work, definitely. Now, other than that, I have a feeling that Nick is probably gonna go for some SBs because that's what he would get for back to school. So either I do the Yeezy or maybe I get two pairs of shoes, like maybe two Dunks, because Dunks are super popular for back to school. I don't know. I don't want to do a Panda because everybody has Pandas and wears them already, but also that's like the #1 back to school shoes. So all I know is I gotta beat Nick because I'm on a hot streak, I think. Unless I lost the last one, I can't remember.
All right, guys, so we just made it over here to Versus. We haven't been here in a minute, so I'm really hyped to get inside and see what they have. I've been thinking, like, what would it be like if I was still in high school? What would I want to wear to school today? Because I used to wear like Cole Haans, maybe some Sperry's, maybe like some Free Run 2s. That was like the only Nikes I was wearing back in the day. So this is definitely going to be fun to pick out something that I would wear if I was still in high school. Let's get in there and check it out. All right, so we're finally in here. We got Leo. He finally pulled up.
Leo the
in
lion.
Here. Got the employee. Got the CPF to them M's on, looking fresh. So we're in here looking around. I've been taking a little look around. I was waiting for him to come back in here. We're trying to find a shoe, or maybe a couple shoes. Best back to school for 500. And I'm kind of thinking, like, one thing that I was trying to do was maybe something that I would wear if I was still like in high school today.
That makes sense.
But haven't
seen
seen very many SBs around, but I think we can find something cool. What do you think?
Man, we can make it work. We can make it work. We can make it work.
Let's look around. Let's see what we can find. We're gonna take a look around.
Does the size matter?
It would be cool if it was close to my size, but honestly, really, it doesn't.
What size you wear? Oh, those hard. What size
Yeah,
you wear? 10?
no one ever has these. No one has these Niger colorway, but I wear an 11. My size is 10 and a half to an 11 and a half.
Okay. Let's see what we can find. Ooh, we got Armas. I'm just gonna put some stuff over here.
Definitely into it.
Right now, the fall's getting ready to kick back in, so. Can't go wrong with these guys.
Ooh, the Jackie Robinsons.
These haven't matured enough yet, so we still got a little life on those.
I like those. I'm actually a fan of those.
Okay. Cool. Back to school. How much is this shit? Got it for 400. I know we got a steal over here somewhere. Got 10 of these for 260.
What is that, the veneer?
No, this is the Dusty Olive.
Oh, Dusty Olive, my bad.
I like these.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Dunk colorways that I wish they did SBs instead.
All right, guys, gotta hop in here and give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is going to be DraftKings. Calling all college football fans, the 2022 season kicks off this week. I know so much of us are so excited for this. Whether you're a Bulldog, you're a Wolverine, you're a Duck, there are plenty of ways to cash in this football season. As teams start their hunt for glory, DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook, is putting new customers at the center of the action with an opportunity to instantly turn $5 into $200. We've talked about DraftKings prior on this channel. College football starting now, NFL is starting in just a few weeks, so I am super excited, and there's so many opportunities for you guys to make some cash as these major sports seasons start back up. And that is right, DraftKings is giving all new customer $200 in free bets when they place any pre-game $5 or more wager on a college football team of their choice. Plus, with same game parlays, you can place multiple bets on the same game and combine them to give yourself a better shot at bigger winnings all season long. And DraftKings has been around for a while, so you know that all your funds are safe and can be withdrawn whenever and wherever you want. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook now and use promo code Harrison to receive $200 in free bets when you place a $5 wager. That's promo code Harrison only on DraftKings Sportsbook. And thank you so much to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. All right, guys, get over to Timeless. It is now my time to see if I can find a pair of shoes, 500 bucks, maybe two. So I kind of hit them up about this to see what pairs they might have. So he's gonna pull out a few pairs maybe that he thinks would be good, and then I'll kind of look around the shop as well. So let's go ahead and check it out now. All right, here's option one, the Yeezy in a size 10.5. So they had these right at 5. Market's been going up and down on them, but I think this is like a really solid shoe just because it re-released. This was like something that I really loved back in the day, but I don't know if you guys would pick this one because the challenge is to obviously beat Nick, but I'm gonna have this one, and then we also are gonna think of the option of 2 pairs, maybe a Dunk and something else, Jordan 3 or something like that. So we're gonna look, this is my number one right now, and then we'll look at the other option.
All right, so we've been looking around for a minute now, and it's kind of hard to find a shoe like right at the 500 range, so I think we might end up with 2 shoes. I don't know, I got a couple options sitting down here on the bench, and I don't know, you guys are gonna see when we get back to the warehouse.
So Leon, you let your viewers know, invest in your brand.
Me and Leon just figured it out. He's hooking me up a little bit. Gotta say thank you, bro.
Hey, this gang over here, bro.
Y'all gotta come hit up Versus. Versus is one of the best stores in ATL. Y'all gotta check them out.
You heard it from the best.
All right, guys, so we finally wrapped up. We got the 2 shoes in the bags. Leo hooked it up. The guys over here at Versus are the best, absolutely the best. I can't wait to get back and show you guys these shoes because you guys are gonna freak.
So my hard pick with this is that it is for back to school. So do we think people would, I feel like obviously Pandas are the back to school shoe. Do you think people would pick this for back to school or these two? That's the real question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's the audience. I think to be different, I would want to do these because I feel like this is like good value as well as it's hot, nostalgic. The kids who are in school probably don't care about that. Yeah, so that's the problem. Because remember, those people haven't been buying those for a while. I'm gonna decide off camera and then reveal to you guys when we get back to the warehouse what we're gonna do. This is a tough decision. I gotta beat Nick, so let's see. Okay, so we put up one more option. I'm not gonna show you guys my decision, but I wanted to show you what we kind of pulled as that same price range, and I'm gonna decide. I have something at heart that I feel like is the way to go, so I'm probably gonna do that. All right, guys, secured my pair. I'm about to head back now. I think I beat Nick value-wise, and what I think is something that I would genuinely wear to a first day if I had a $500 price limit. I think I got it. So let's head back. I'm exuding confidence again. Sometimes I don't, this time I am. All right, guys, I made it back to the warehouse now. I'm waiting for Nick. He said he is on the way back here. He was over at Versus Atlanta. You would have already seen that footage, but I have my shoe in this JD Sports bag here because you can see straight through the other one. So we'll wait till he gets back and then we'll reveal each pair, and I'm excited to see what he got. I'm calling it now. He got an SB. All right, guys, we just got back with our stuff. Now, Nick came in with 2 pairs of shoes.
2.
I almost came back with 2 also, which we'll get into in a little bit. Mine is in an incognito bag right now because you can see the exact shoe that I have in the bag they gave me. But what you don't know is I ended up going to a different store than I initially said. I was supposed to go to ATL Addictions. Andre was not in town, or he was doing something, he had something going on. So I ended up going to Timeless Atlanta, which we've been to before, way back in the day. So obviously I came back with 1 shoe, but I was like really close to picking 2 pairs of shoes instead, because I thought back to school. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So
I mean, I really didn't want to end up with 2 pairs of shoes. I wanted to go in there. I went in there based off of like, if I was going back to school today, like what would be some shoes or a pair of shoes that I would want to wear, and I really wanted to get like a sick SB, something like that. They didn't have any, so I did end up with 2 shoes, and I really think these are a couple good options. I'm pretty confident in these.
I predicted an SB, but looking at your boxes, I can see the boxes. Looking at that, you didn't get an SB, but right now I think SBs are in the price range like $350 or $300 for like a cool pair, so it kind of makes sense that you wouldn't have gotten SBs, but I thought maybe you'd make it work. So I think we should go ahead, open these up. I think we should do a rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first.
Okay.
And then go from there, trying to hide my pair. All right, you ready?
Rock, paper, scissors,
shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god.
Got it. So
dude.
you're going first. Rock, paper, scissors
right.
is the easiest way to do
I'm
it.
down to go first on this one. I'm pretty confident.
All right.
I'll go with my dunk first.
The dunk, yep.
I'm gonna go with my dunk.
So we can see the boxes, so I know what they are. It's not me cheating.
Dunk low.
Let's get a size.
In my size.
Size 11.
Size
That's
11.
good. They had them at $400, so I just saw that peep. Jackie
Dunk low,
Robinson's.
Jackie Robinson, baby.
That's a good one. That's
These
a great
are-
color.
These are super quality for a dunk low. One of the highest quality dunk lows to come out all year long, in my opinion. It's got so many different details with the baseball laces. The quality on the leather's awesome. Like, this is a cool shoe. I would definitely wear it at school.
Yeah, we had these before, and when they were like early release when they came out, we had like an 8.5, but I always thought that these were good, and I tried to get them on release. So I think it's a good one. They are good quality. 75th anniversary, Jackie Robinson, number 42 on the back there. I think that's good. And they had these at $400, which is a solid price. So you had some good room with the next pair.
Yeah, you know me. Even though I didn't do an SB, had to do a dunk, and this blue pops. People are definitely gonna see you walking down the hallway in these. Second shoe is a Jordan 1 low.
Okay, so not just regular Jordan 1.
Size 10.5.
180 is what the price was, so that's
This
680.
is popping right now. The bleached
Bleached
coral Jordan 1 lows. These are awesome too. Like, if I was going back to school today and there were 2 shoes in that store that I needed to walk down the hallway in, it would definitely be these 2. This is a cool pink, and you guys know I love pink. Like, I had to get these.
Yeah, I have a pair of those as well. I've worn them a couple times actually. So the bleached corals, it's a good pair. Jordan 1 lows are great. I think dunk lows and the Jordan 1 lows are actually a really good shoe for back to school.
But I gotta shout out Leo. So this was at 180 in store, and that was at 480 in store. That's 580.
They
So
hooked it
Leo
up.
Definitely hooked it up. Big shout out to him. Versus is the spot.
Yeah, so shout out to Versus again. So I think that's pretty solid, and now I think it's time. We'll look up values like on like the apps and whatever after to see like what the actual price value is.
This is like a back to school starter pack. I got 2 shoes, so we're about to find out. I think he got 1.
Yep, I got 1 shoe. So I'll tell you now my options that I was gonna get. So it was this, or there's 2 sets of 2 other shoes. So the viewers will know if you watch my portion. I guess they can kind of tell that I only have 1 shoe. That it was a Jordan 3 muslin and a Dunk Low and like a red or something. And then a Dunk Low paisley and a Jordan 1 Low starfish. So kind of similar. And I thought, I was like, if I'm going back to school, I feel like having 2 shoes would be better than 1. And having shoes in a price range of $500 is like really tough right now because there's just not many. Like, it's a weird price range. You got like $1,300 for like the Travis 1 Low mochas, reverse mochas, or you have like 200 for some dunks.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, everything's either like 200 or like 1,200.
So do you have any guesses since I only have 1 shoe?
Oh man, I don't know. I would almost think it would be like an SB or something, but honestly, it's probably not. It's probably something else.
It is something else. It's something that I would definitely wear now, and I picked it because I would wear it. Let's go ahead and open this up. What do we have?
Okay.
Yeezy.
What
A
350
Yeezy.
is $500?
Yeah, 350 V2. Not. It is the
Okay,
Turtle Dove.
alright,
So this is
alright.
the newest release of the 2022 Turtle Dove that are going
Those
for
are so
around.
fresh.
Yeah, this is around $500. So this is one that like they came out 4 or 5 years ago, and they were this was like the hottest shoe in town. They were going for like $1,000 at the time. Nick, my buddy Blake, and all them got me a pair for Christmas last year. So I thought it was really cool to get a fresh pair and size 10.5, so I can wear them.
You gotta let me feel these.
Yeah.
I haven't felt them in person yet.
And I can wear them. That's another thing. We both got pairs that we could wear at 10.5s.
Wow, okay. I just put it in my hand, and I'm no cap, I was not expecting the quality to feel that nice off the rip. For being a re-release, they did a good job on these.
Yeah, this is really good. And I'll put up a shot of like the old one and the new one compared. But we thought this was a good value-wise. I think when we were at the store, we were looking at the prices of the older pair, not the newer pair. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out like value-wise and see what we're at, because I think it's like a fair assessment, even though like store prices are different. So if we look at the Jackie Robinsons at a size 11, $427 is the lowest ask.
Wow,
So
okay.
$420 is the last sale.
That's more than I thought it was gonna be on StockX.
Yeah, because how much did they have them at? 400. So
400.
that's $27 below what you would have to buy them on. That's before fees and everything.
Let's go.
And then if you look at the bleached corals, those ones at a size 10.5, $154. So I think you're looking at like 600, and I can't do math in my head.
I think I came out pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Big shout out to Leo, let's go.
Yeah, no, you came out really good on that. I think that's great values there. These right here, the 2022 release, they've been going up and down, but I think still that they're in a really good spot. So the Yeezy 350 2022 Turtle Dove in a size 10.5, Lowest ask, $494. So after fees and everything, you're looking at like $540 or something like that.
Pretty close.
$550. So,
pretty close.
I mean, I think we're pretty close. I need to do the math on yours. $427, that's, Nick is at $581 of value and I'm at like $540, but that's before fees. So you're probably at like 600 plus after fees. So I think that's a really good value. So as we normally do with these challenges, we're gonna leave a poll in the description down below and in the top comment for you guys to go ahead and vote on who had the better sneaker. Now, think of it from the perspective of what you would buy. Now, obviously, if you want 2 shoes, that might be the better route. If you want the one banger shoe, which is kind of the route that I like to go, the one super nice shoe, then you can go this route with me.
I definitely really like these. Not to like sell myself short, but I really like these. These are cool too. I mean, I think we're really close.
Yeah, if I were to go back to school right now, and I had 500 bucks and I could get these for 500, this is what I would buy and wear. Personally, that's definitely what I would do. What about you? Is that?
For me, I would definitely do this, but thinking about shoes that are around 500, if I could get a pair of Mummies for 500, that's in that price range, that would be my shoe exactly.
Yeah, Mummies are a little bit more than that, but since we couldn't find that, from the options we have, I think this is a good one. And I would probably obviously do like a cool SB or something also, like a P-Rod or something, if that were the option, but this is what we could find at 2 different stores. So if you want to see us maybe go ahead and trade these, let us know in the comments or what you want to do. I kind of like these. I was like, I should just keep these and wear these, but I also have an OG pair, so.
I think the OG pair is cooler, but I think you need to try these on and see how they fit.
Yeah, I've heard they fit a little bit small, but if you guys enjoyed this challenge, let us know in the comments down below. Please make sure you do your vote, and after 24 hours, we'll be picking a winner and something. They'll get a benefit if we do the trade. Maybe they'll get some sort of bonus in there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. We will see you guys next time. This is Harrison and Nick signing out.
Peace.